2006 Ford F-150. My truck. One of them. Pretty clean on the outside. Nothing crazy rust-wise. Driving yesterday to work, the battery gauge started dropping down. Blower control started doing a lot of crazy stuff. The temperature on the automatic control was going up and down on its own. Blower was running on full speed. Kind of like a blower resistor failing, but it wasn't because I just replaced that not that long ago, a couple months ago. Pulled over because the gauge was low. I have my multimeter with me all the time, being an electrician and controls guy. Hopped out, checked the battery with it running, charging at 14.4 volts. So it kind of led me to believe, why is the battery gauge dropping? Got to work, all kinds of weird issues. Lost everything. Dome lights wouldn't come on. I mean, nothing would come on. Nothing would work. Headlights worked. Wipers did not work. Turn signals worked. Turned the key on, got nothing. Radio, nothing. Nothing would come on at all. Like it was dead, like a dead battery. Checked the battery. I had 12 volts. Plugged an OBD2 into it. Tested the voltage with that. Still, it showed 12.3 volts. It's got a remote start in it. I pulled the remote start out, hence because I put it in. I know how they work. I've done thousands of them. Checked power at that plug with the key in the accessory ignition and start position, and all of them tested correctly. However, nothing was lighting up. No dash lights, no, I mean, just nothing. It was like a dead battery. Power locks worked. Window or mirrors would adjust. Power locks worked. No power windows. Power seat worked. Just very crazy. Climbed underneath it, I jumped the starter out. The solenoid just jumped across there, and the starter spun great. So I figured I had a weird issue. Checked the grounds, under the hood and everything. Did good. Everything looked good. Checked fuses, checked all the common stuff. Climbed in the back, checked the fuel pump. That goofy module back there above the spare tire. Nothing. Well, come to find out, and I'll try to insert pictures, but right there where that hole is, used to be a plug. Not a plug, a connector with a wire and a ground. As you can see, I just barely touched it and the whole thing fell out of there. I'll try to insert some pictures here, but I moved that ground up to a better source there, and now, like it's supposed to, we take it, fire it up, key on, like everything lights up like it's supposed to, fires right up. Everything was dead solely because that ground, which leads up to the instrument cluster, was not there. Everything's good now. I mean, everything works as far as I can tell like it should. Pretty crazy, but apparently from what I've been reading, that if the instrument cluster does not power up, that's kind of more so the brain of everything. Also, something that was happening, the theft light up on the dash up here was blinking rapidly, like it was the patch system. However, I didn't feel that it was, because I would think that the dash and everything, or the radio should still come on. I mean, things should have still came on even if the patch isn't happy, but it'll all come down to that ground. This is down in the driver's kick, down low. Ignore that mess of everything because I've been sorting and prodding through stuff. But yeah, that rotted out corner right there caused all the issues. That ground was not grounding. So hopefully this helps other people not beat their head on the wall and stress as bad as I was about it, thinking I was going to put a computer or something in this thing. But even though it's worth it, only got, what, 260 on the clock, 265, something like that. She still runs great, quiet. Of course, I've done all the normal 3-valve stuff to it. I had to drive my other truck in today even. But yeah, that should hopefully help some people. Real easy to get to. That just pops out of there. No big deal. But like I said, hopefully this helps someone figure out the problem. Pretty quick, easy, simple fix for all the headache and all the things that weren't working. But let me know if it helps you. Thanks.